Welcome, welcome. Today, we want to talk about the most important thing you want to outline rituals that have been performed all over the world. Magic rituals that are performed all over the world. What they are, how they differ from other forms, like how magic is also differ from science and us as rationalists, how they differ from and also from religion. Remember, magic is all about growth of your uh, psychology. So in psychology, there is mind involved. This is the growth of mind, which is also part of our spiritual journey. Yeah. So that is the important thing we are going to focus on today. So first it says, this is from britannica.com. And so there is sociological theories. It says the Zande of South Sudan accept magic together with witchcraft and oracles. Like he's the one who accepts witchcraft because these things are happening almost every day, and it's where also people do dream analysis, also where they express their intuition as a form of enlighten their spiritual journey. So these phenomena form a closed logical system, each part of which buttress the other and provide a rational system of causation. So for magic to happen, there must be a cause. Remember, magic works by first someone who have a will inside. So when they are performing magic, what do they? There is someone like the I, like the one. There is someone who cause everything to happen. So, so how does he do that? It means all those, because magic is not just performed by one person. The magic is performed by a variety of it. Might be a society. So the one who the one who is like the leader of everything that is happening. So when what happens when he is the leader of what everything that is happening, then it means he is in control. He is the one who is causing the everything to happen. He is the consecutive agent. That is that. So for it to happen, it means that he is the one. He acts like the chief magician. And Mimiane Smart, who devised a seven-dimensional experimental, mythical, doctrinal, ethical, ritual, social, and material worldview analysis for cross-cultural comparisons that can be applied to different systems. So on this, it gives that magic, when magic are performed, it's all about material things. It's all about material things, whether they are scientific or they are not scientific, but they don't examine it as the way scientists examine the reality. But the product of everything that they are doing is material thing. It might be money, it might be a product that is has already been a product. It might be a product of that scientists have produced, or the product that they want to buy at the end of each ritual it has been performed. Majority, the emphasis is on it that, but while other majority the emphasis is not on material thing. The emphasis is about uh, spiritual growth. That is the soul growth, growing mentally, so that once you have grown mentally, you can be able to manipulate the other, and at the end, you get something from everything that you are doing. That's what this statement is trying to say. So, as that form superstition lacking the intrinsic spiritual value of religion. So, on this course, when it is being performed, it doesn't involve the spiritual journey like the way music can help you, your mind, can relaxate your mind, as the Sanka said that it's only through music that your mind count without you realizing that it is counting. So on that is this is what the article is emphasizing, that they but it is it is being performed, it lacks that spiritual journey. You as a spiritual being, it involves more on mental, and the outcome of it to be something of material, not something of spiritual. So the growth of your spiritual journey is more connected to your how you express your emotions, how you express your gratitude, how you express uh, your your feelings about the thing. While magic it's not, well, at the end it's not about how you express your the way it has been expressed. It's not about like it's mythical and material. It's not about how you express your feelings. It's all more about how you express your power, and how you express your understanding of how things and how the world works, and how you express the outcome of what you have been do you have do you have done. Something of material, might be money or not. So for superstition, like intrinsic, so it like that spiritual journey of how you should express your feelings, emotions. Yeah, you as so religion, according to seminal anthropologist Sir Edward Burdett Taylor, involved the direct personal relationship between humans and spiritual forces. So when they are majority performing this magic ritual, remember more they are performed via intuition. So when they are performed intuition, it means in the intuition, as intuitive, we are all intuitively connected, but because this is has no logical explanation that we are all intuitively connected, so majority they believe as we are communicating through intuition, what is underneath the one, like there's two-way communication, you and the other, but here there is like it's invisible space that you just get the message that you are communicating with the other. Like the way I'm communicating to you, this is invisible, but as we can communicate intuitively, it means the the space on it, intuition. So the as you are getting those information by intuition, they were believing that there might be some certain spirit behind that intuition of that intuition that is happening. That's why they are saying it's between human and spiritual forces. The spiritual forces is like the spirit, it's like a rhythm of spirit that is communicating and might be communicating good messages. It might be like the urging. It might be some of trying to overcome the other. So it involves technical acts of power. That's how the Christian speaking. If it's all about the technical power, someone is trying to get to the other. As as you have made and cautious, and you are cautiously doing these things. So magic is similar in the same respect to science and technology. Technology, the ability to produce adverse material outcome differently. You see, so it's all about the material. Uh, More is all about material, not your spiritual journey or your soul journey. The only way you can grow as a soul in your rational thinking and reasoning is via studying mathematics. Mathematics is the ground for everything. Once you learn mathematics, then you can't even be busy doing magic. Why? Because your reasoning abilities is already grown. So all the reason that people do magic is for them to help themselves reason, think, and they have that spiritual journey. So if you know mathematics, you know the only way you can grow your spirit is via learning. So once you are studying mathematics, it means you are learning and you are growing spiritually. So magic, like religion, is concerned with invisible, non-empirical forces, and like science that which measures outcomes through empirical and experimental means. So only this is what it is saying. I'm saying that it's more into it's about magic, so about intuition, and there is communication from the other and the the self. So as you are communicating, it means there is but there is it's like there is invisible. It says there is invisible non-empirical forces. Like in that, they believe in that it's in a spirit rhythm. It means you are communicating, but you are not physically seeing each other like the way scientists do. Because scientists, they look at it using empirical forces. To me, they use their naked eyes when examining things. They use their naked eyes, or if the things are much more smaller, it means they use a microscope. But the interpretation happened with naked eyes. While in magic, the interpretation, the interpretation is based on empirical evidence that someone have get, and the experiment you can do is when you come out to conclusion, and you come out to conclusion of what the experiment was all about after all the necessary data you have get via your naked eyes. While in magic, the conclusion is based on the beliefs, because you can't visibly write or document everything that was happening or everything that you were communicating in that spirit, in that invisible force. So the interpretation now is based on connecting to what you believe in via reason. So the things you believe in, they might be not the truth. In the end, what happens is you still being at the essence of being like somehow lost because you don't know what it was supposed to be like. But if you have made unconscious cautious, you study mathematics, it means you examine everything via reason and logic. So you can't connect to a belief or a spiritual system. You can't do that. All you can do is using your logic reasoning and connecting it to conservative evidence of what is making things to happen in that way via intuition, or even if you are using your naked eyes. So you can see the difference now. Some is about logic and knowing that for things to happen, there must be a necessary cause for it to happen in that way. While scientific evidence, they don't examine only the conservative agent, they examine the outcome on how that thing have came. So they examine it and do experiment and try to understand what have made that the product to be in that way. So uh, that is that on how the magic and science differs in explaining the things to be happening that the way they are happening. And it's only mathematics that is able to explain the truth on how things are happening. So always stay grounded to reason. Know that everything that is happening is happening within you and outside. Once you make cautious, then you'll be able to distinguish these things easily. So magic involves a symbolic cause effect relationship. You see, there must be a cause for it to happen the way it has happened. Yeah, that is that on magic. If you want more about to say more about magic, you can put it in a comment section. Then we're going to help each other and help each other understand how these things differ. So you can see the magic happens in like a spirit reason, the force of invisible force, and it's all about intuition. While science happens via sensory interpretation of data. While mathematics involves first reasoning. While all these are first involving action, then reason behind or attaching beliefs behind. Instead of just coming to realization, first use your reasoning, then the rest should follow. The experiment should follow as you have already made a hypothesis based on your reason on how that thing might be like. So always stay grounded to make help yourself that reason should be fundamental for everything that you are doing. Think before you do everything. Think before you speak. That is the only way, not speaking after an event have already happened. Yeah, that is that for today, guys. See you in the next stream. We are going to say about magic, consciousness, and how significant magic is to our consciousness. Because we are doing this to everyone. That some they haven't yet understood mathematics, so we ought to help each other and stay grounded to reason as we are raising our consciousness, as we are growing up as conscious beings. That is that for today. See you in another stream. Bye.